Ramblin Man here. I've been watching all this stuff going on with the California governor recall race. And it's funny because I was watching all these different things and reading all these articles, both CNN, Fox, just all over the place. And they're talking about, in July and August, it was a very tight race. Looked like Newsom would probably get, ousted. Now they don't know. And you have most of the mail-in ballots, of course, are coming in as Democrat, like 52% or something like that. Like 26% are Republican. Now, they did say that the initial blue drop, that's what they're calling all the Democrats that are voting, would happen through the mail. And then you'd have a surge of red, like a red wave is what they called it, because the Republicans, due to the fact that they don't really trust the mail-in ballots, that they'll be voting in person after work and things like that. So they haven't had that surge yet. So I'm interested to see what happens. I thought it was really funny that a lot of different Democrats were scared. So they feel like if, a Republican governor is put in there, that it will have impacts all across the country, which I can see because you have California, which is typically a blue state. Has been a blue state for a long time. Now, one of the things that's funny to me, though, is with all that happening, you think about everything that's going on and the people that are voting. Okay, so think about this. The first vote they vote for is whether or not to recall Newsom. If they vote yes, and there's more yeses than no's, then he'll be ousted. He'll be out as the governor. He won't be the governor anymore. Then they have to go through, I think there's a list of like 46 people. They have to put down who they would choose to be the governor. And whoever has the most votes, new governor. And so right now it's like Larry Elder if that happened. Now they went through and talked to a bunch of different people doing like polls. I think this is CNN. And it's funny, like half of them were voting no for the recall, half are voting yes. One of the people that voted no, now mind you, they are 18 and 19 years old. These people that are asking at like a college campus. They're in California. The funny thing to me is you had this one that they're talking about of the four that they asked. One of them said the reason they chose no is because they believed in climate change and the climate plan that Newsom had. All right, look. Here's what's funny. You have these 18, 19-year-olds, and they don't really know what's going on. If you have kids, you know exactly what I mean, because I have 18, 19, 20-year-olds, and they just don't get it yet. Now, they knew everything, just like I did when I was that age. I know everything at that point. I wish I knew then how much, I wish I knew now what I knew then, and I'd know everything. But one of them, if you think about this, the whole climate change thing, when we were kids, high school and things, now remember for me, that's almost 30 years ago when I was it was like 30 years ago, I was in high school, and they were talking about, all the ice will be melted. The oceans will rise, most of our land will be gone, the ocean will have moved way in, inshore. Guys, let's all be honest here. You know as well as I do that is not the case. You know as well as I do that a lot of this stuff, like global warming, has changed a lot. There's a lot of great things that's happened since, we were kids. When global warming, it was talking about it was going to kill everybody off again. We're like back to the dinosaurs, being extinct again. Just crazy stuff. And you know exactly what I'm talking about because we were all told this stuff growing up. Just like our parents were told that they're all going to die from missiles. That's why the whole Cuba Missile Crisis and all that stuff. Like, they were scared to death of atomic weapons, and then we're nuclear weapons. It's just, there's always going to be a fear somewhere. Right now, our fear is COVID, right? So people weren't happy at the way Gavin Newsom was doing the whole pandemic. The people that were voting for the recall were saying they just can't afford to keep shutting down the government, and he keeps shutting things down. If you look at all the homelessness and things going on, and then I think it's is it San Francisco that people just walk into Walgreens or whatever and just take whatever they want and no one can stop them? They didn't call the cops anymore. That's ridiculous. I mean, so there's a lot of things that are going on. I'm interested to see do I think he'll be ousted? Probably not, but there's always a slight chance. You just never know who's going to show up. But the ramifications of that would be awesome just to see. It really would. It'd just be awesome to see. But beyond that, hey, this whole climate change, I'm just saying, when we were kids, they talked about climate change, global warming. Everything's causing something. Oh, you have allergies? It's because of global warming. You got cancer? Global warming. What? You got divorced? Global warming. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's stupid. I just don't buy into all the climate change stuff. And here's the thing. If you're going to try to sell us on electric vehicles, electric this, electric that, you still have to have some way to run those. And unless it's all being run by the sun or something like that, which right now it's not, you see these people trying to get, oh, you're stuck on the side of the road with no electricity. Let me pull out a gas-powered generator to power you up. That kind of defeats the purpose. So either way, it's all the same old story, just a different day. So anyway, I'm anxious to see what happens with this recall election, and I guess we'll know by tonight. I'm supposed to be done, I guess, at 8 p.m. Pacific time. That's 10 o'clock Central. So good luck. Let's see how it goes. I'm just interested to see if this actually takes place. That'd be interesting. Y'all have a great day. I'll talk to y'all soon. Ramblin' Man out.